everybody, and welcome back to Icy. This is a little indie game. It's a survival game. It's kind of like a point-and-click adventure, choose-your-own-adventure type thing, and it's really, really cool. So we're going to go ahead and continue from where we left off. Day after day, you start to resign to your destiny. The bandits consistently watches over you and don't even allow you to talk amongst yourselves. You barely get to know the ones who shared your destiny. Carlos and April are a couple, and they were in the same group with Joseph when they got attacked and kidnapped. There's a young girl, Eva, and she seems sad and never speaks. The only thing you're able to discover is that the bandits killed her family. But finally, after walking for several days through the White Plains, something happens. The bad thing is that it doesn't seem like something good. Not at all. You see 3 people peacefully approaching the bandits. They don't look like common survivors. Even the bandits who assaulted you, despite their good resources, are not that well equipped. Polished and shiny weapons, high-tech equipment. All the bandits look at these 3 people with reverence and awe. You never saw someone so well equipped walking on the White Wasteland. A feminine voice comes from one of those masked soldiers. Proceed to the tests and let's move on. We have no time to waste. I'm sure they're good for what your needs. Some prisoners are young and healthy. They are perfect for your needs. The woman slowly turns to face the bandit and stands still for a couple of seconds in an intimidating silence. We'll see. They approach you and the other prisoners and start taking some medical equipment to take some of your blood. They take a sample from each of you. They go away, and after some minutes, they come again. The mysterious woman looks at Goran and Irma and then nods at her 2 companions. Take those 2 and their children. They're the only ones we're interested in. Do what you want with the others. We have no use for them. They walk away, bringing Goran and Irma with them. Jerome tries to stand up on his feet in protest, but he gets kicked in the stomach and falls on the ground. The mysterious strangers leave, taking with them your companions. While they disappear into the mist, the bandits give you the order to stand up and prepare to walk. You're now walking, just like any other day, with armed guards all around you, when you hear some screams coming from the bandits. You turn to see what's happening. At least 30 horsemen are charging the bandits, quickly descending from the top of a small hill. They're wearing red. They are the Red Horsemen, feared bandits and pillagers. The bandits start shooting at them, but the horsemen rapidly reach your position and start attacking your captors in close combat. Jerome screams before he starts running away. Let's go! Now! You and the other prisoners start running away while the bandits are too busy worrying about their own lives. You keep running from your captors while you hear bullets going towards you. One of those bullets hits Joseph in his chest and he falls to the ground. April stops running and kneels to her companion's body. Joseph! Joseph, please stand up! It's too late for him. He's dead. We must run away now. Let's drag her away. While you pull away April from the dead body of her former companion, you hear Carlos's voice. For fuck's sake, run! He's dead! Run! Someone keeps shooting at you, but the bullets pierce the snow around you without hitting anyone. You're too far to be an easy target. You see a tunnel's entrance ahead of you, and your group starts running toward it. You're getting far away from your captors, who seem to be too busy fighting the horsemen. You take a last look behind you, and you see no one coming after you. The tunnel is quite long, but after a few minutes, you finally see the light and the cold wind coming from the outside. All right, so now we gotta track the bandits, huh? Is that it? Oh, this is fan-friggin-tastic. Okay, so it looks like we're here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, this is a big map. This is a large, large map. Okay, so we're here. This is our thing. Let's see. Okay, so far in my party, I've got a couple of them. Ooh. Oh, okay, so I got a whole bunch of people in my party, including Eva, who is apparently really good with a bow. She's like one of the best ones with a bow. Okay. Alright, so let's apparently go here. This seems like a good place to go. It seems to be getting... Can't be getting dark. It's only like 2 o'clock. You spot an old house and you tell everyone to get inside. You should be safe and able to rest, at least for some time. Well, we can stay here for the night. I don't think they'll come after us. Fine, let's see if there's anything useful inside this place. The group starts scavenging the place. It looks like someone's shelter, but has clearly been abandoned years ago. You find some useful supplies, such as a couple of handmade bows and some arrows, some very rusty blades, and 3 bandages that seem clean enough to be used. While Demetra is carrying a fire, you see Eva speaking up. What shall we do now? We'll survive like we always do. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. They won't get us again. I don't think I'll be able to keep running like we did today. You can leave me here. I can take care of myself. While Eva is talking, you see Jerome asking you to come near him with a gesture of his hand. Then you turn again to your attention to Eva. We need to stay together. If we want to survive, you're coming with us. I'm not a child. I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. That's why you should come along. I'm sure of that. That's why you should come along. Well, you should come with us. We need all the help we can get. Ava lowers her eyes and waits for a couple seconds before answering. Fine, but I don't want to be treated like a child. I'm old enough to deserve some respect. Looks like we have a deal. Now let me go talk to my friend. He seems to be on the edge. Okay, and thank you for being nice with me. I'm tired of people that can only see me as a little child. She turns away and goes sitting near the fire. You finally approach Jerome, who seems eager to talk to you. Now listen to me, and listen carefully. You know how it works with families and new people. We are here with 3 strangers, but the girl is clearly too young to have any authority on this matter. Me and Demetra, well, just pretend like that you were our leader before this shit happened. The tradition is that the newcomers accept the family leadership, and we can't say them that our leader died the same day the bandits attacked us. We'll treat them as new members of our family, and since there is an actual leader, that Carlos guy won't argue with that. Or at least I hope so. Are you okay with that? Will I really be the leader? Or will it just be a farce? You will. You're cut out for it. We need a new strong leader after what happened. You're the best option. Just remember to listen to Jerome's advice. Old Jerome's advice, will you? Now, let's talk about our new companions. When everyone is gathered around the fire, Carlos begins what will be a long discussion. So what now? Do we know where we are? Yes, this is the Vale, a relatively enclosed territory not so far from where we got caught. And what shall we do? I suppose we have to choose a new leader, don't we? Stand up give an intimidating look at Carlos. No, I will be the one in charge, and as tradition says, I will be your new leader. Let's wait for Jerome to say something. No, it won't be necessary. Jerome stands up, coming near you, and puts his hands on your shoulder. This person led us in the past, and will do it in the future. And why should we accept that? We're not joining your family. We are about to create a new one. We should discuss about it. It would be useless to do so, to discuss all night about it. I can assure you that you will be treated fairly. We can discuss all night about it, but we are 3 and we're not changing our leader. Don't worry, you will be treated like our brothers. Okay, fine. As long as you will respect our needs, we won't create any problems. So what should we do now? Our friends are in the hands of some mysterious and incredibly well-equipped fighters who deal with local bandits for unknown reasons. We need to track them and hopefully save them. That won't only allow us to free our people, but also to discover who those people are and where they took their awesome equipment. They had everything a survivor needs and even more. I'm getting old, and it will be nice to finally live a decent life. But the direction is unknown. We can't just ask to everyone we meet if they have seen some super soldiers passing by. They might be one of those mercenary groups. They're usually rich and well equipped. We may not want to deal with them at all, actually. We can ignore the facts that our friends got kidnapped anyway. Maybe Jerome has already something to tell us. Well, I have a friend not so far from here. He lives in a settlement called the Wind Tower, south of here. He's a weapon trader, and maybe he will know more about them. He deals with special stuff, too, so if those mercenaries and locals, he may know them. How far is that place? No more than a couple of days from here, I'm pretty sure of it. People keep talking, and you quickly discover that April and Carlos are a good company. Ava is a little more silent, but she seems to know enough about survival to not be a problem for your group. In the final game, you will be able to privately talk with your companions using the button at the left top of the map screen. Okay. Interesting. So I'll be able to actually do something with that. Okay, so I guess we have the ability to go... I guess we have to follow the path and just hope that we don't do terribly. And that we don't run into crazy shit that's going to kill us, because, you know, seems to be... You arrive at the town and start looking around. There aren't a lot of buildings, but there seems to be a relatively unspoiled place. Jerome comes near you and lowers his voice so that you're the only one able to listen to him. Go with Carlos and April. Check how they behave. Jerome turns and starts speaking to everyone. We'll split into groups and go searching for supplies in the buildings that do not look either too damaged or already looted like 100 times. I will take the northern area, and Ava and Demetra will help me see what's there. Our fantastic boss will go with our couple to check out the southern part of this town. It's fine with me. Are we looking for something in particular? Just anything useful. Okay, let's not waste our time and check those buildings. That one looks promising. Spend some time searching around the buildings. Sadly, without the proper tools like a light source or a crowbar, it's not easy to find a place that hasn't already been completely looted. While you're walking across the town, you hear April's voices calling to you and Carlos. Guys, come over here. I found something interesting. See April near the border of a town, among some trees, pointing her finger toward a building hidden by the woods. It's a strange-looking building, but it seems to be intact, and being not so easy to see, you think maybe it wasn't looted, or at least not completely. Well, that looks promising. Let's take a look inside. You get closer to the building and reach for the door's handle. You slowly open the door and allow the external light to come inside. The inside is full of dust and dirt. It looks like no one visited this place for decades. You look around and see the last people who came here, the mummified bodies of some ancient soldiers who sought a refuge from the war. Everything seems untouched since the soldiers died. Maybe they were wounded. Maybe they ran out of food. Anyway, they have almost no flesh attached, and it's hard to tell why they died. That is actually kind of interesting art. I like that. Oh my god, are they ancient people? Light military clothes, no snow equipment, heavily decomposed bodies. Yes, they're either ancients or some of the first survivors. Let's inspect the bodies lying in the main room. Their bodies aren't much more than skeletons with little rotten flesh on them. You start searching among their things, hoping to find something useful. They look like soldiers, but there are no weapons around here. Someone has already looted this place. Maybe it was a lot of time ago, and maybe they left something behind. You spend some time searching the bodies and their belongings, and you manage to find 24 bullets and 3 pistols. They seem rusty, but still working. Some luck, finally. I mean, they're no assault rifles, but at least we should be able to shoot back to everyone who comes shooting at us. Their backpacks will be useful too. Not that I enjoy the back pain at the end of the day, but we have nothing where to put our stuff. Alright, let's inspect the main room. The room is large and full of dust. There is no furniture, only the bodies and their stuff lying around. There's nothing of interest in the room aside from the bodies. Explore the building. Go through the door across the room and enter a smaller place that contains some strange electrical equipment connected to different wires. You can detach some of the parts from the device, but it's hard to tell if there will be someone willing to buy them. Alright, let's take them, I guess. You're unable to safely remove the electrical parts from the device and break them while doing so. Oh, can I do it again? Okay, well, that's fantastic. Let's leave. Well, at least we didn't waste our time. You spend some other time searching around the town, and after some time you go back to the center of the town where you wait for the others to come back. You don't need to wait too long to see Jerome, Demetra, and Ava gathering to meet at the meeting point. They found something useful too. So how did it go? We got lucky. Our fearless Eva right here sneaked into a building through a little hole and found some useful things inside of it. I told you I'm a capable survivor. I had a good teacher. I'm sure you did. Jerome smiles at the girl. Anyway, she found some nice stuff in there. An old gun, a decent crowbar, and a rope. We didn't find much around here, but I spotted some medical plants and took them. They're good for healing wounds. We found some weapons, 3 nice pistols that seems to be working. Then, searching around town, we managed to find some lockpicks and some bandages. Not bad. Now we can travel feeling a little safer than before. Now let's find my friend. You put all the stuff in the backpacks you found and walk away from the town. There's finally some optimism in the group. Nice. Alright, so you're traveling with your party when you start hearing some strange noises. In a few moments, the noises get stronger and you are able to understand their nature. Some people are animatedly discussing near an old house. Most of them are armed with melee weapons, but the one that seems to be their leader is talking to the other with a gun in his right hand. Approach the strangers in order to discover why they're here. You slowly walk toward the strangers, and as soon as they see you, the man with the gun in his hand comes closer to addresses you. Greetings, fellow travelers. I don't know what brings you here, but since you didn't attack us, I hope you are honorable people. Am I right? Despite the kind words, the man keeps holding his gun. You are my friend. We aren't killers, if that's what you want to know. And that is good to know. We are honorable people too, and it's our honor, it's honor itself that brought us here. A dangerous murderer, killers of 3 good people, is hidden inside that house. Will you help us deal with him? He's armed, and we don't want him to kill more of us. Suddenly you hear a deep voice coming from inside the house. It won't be necessary. I'm coming outside to face my fate. A massive black man comes out of the house carrying a little girl in his arms. You can clearly see the blood dripping from the girl's body and falling on the ground. The man with the gun and the people raise their weapons and fearfully draw back from the man. The mysterious man comes closer and you can see an expression of pure despair on his face. Are you happy now? You look like you took the life of my little girl, and now you'll take mine too. How glorious and noble you are. Shut up, you filthy scum. You killed 3 of my brothers. You brought this upon you. The black man falls on his knees and slowly lays the girl's body on the snow. You can clearly see that she was shot on her chest. Why don't you tell them the whole story? Why don't you tell them how you captured me and my family? How you wanted to sell us as slaves? Don't listen to him. He's lying. I am not going to say that, and he should be punished for his crimes. Wow! That got kind of hostile real fast. Demetra is silent, and she clearly is disgusted by the scene. I won't let you kill a man because he's born with a darker skin. What? Are you crazy? What does that mean? I don't, it means death for you and your companions. The mysterious black man jumps to his feet and smashes the armed guy with an incredible strength. Then he grabs the gun from the ground and starts shooting. Holy crap. Alright. You face a group of poorly equipped but quite threatening raiders. Let's do that. Alright. Nice. One of your companions has fallen on the ground and is about to get beaten. Let's defend your companion with a bow. Your arrow hits the target. Nice. Let's see. Let's do another melee fight. Okay, so we're actually doing really well. You spot an enemy knocking an arrow. Charge him and attack him in close combat. Let's shoot him before he shoots. You successfully shoot your enemy down. Nicely done. I like this. Let's engage again. You see an enemy running away from the fight. Take him down with the arrow. The arrow hits the target. Nice. We're slowly taking these guys down. I am really good with a bow, so I'm trying to take as much of these guys. A hostile horseman is charging in your direction. Use your gun to shoot him. Okay, and we successfully do that. And these guys are almost done. There we go. Nice. And that should do it. You killed every enemy. The fight is over. Nice. You take a moment to look around. Your companions and the black man are taking care of the fools who didn't escape when they had the chance. So we did it! We actually completed a fight. We rescued a guy who was being called horrible names from these guys and trying to get grabbed or something like that. It was weird. But anyway, this is Icy. I am Flog. We are going to pause here and then we'll see where the story takes us from there. But anyway, I will see you guys in another video. Be sure you hit that like button, comment, and of course subscribe. Goodbye, everybody. If you guys like that, click in the upper left to subscribe before you check out Goat Simulator. What is going on? There you go. Also check us out on Google Plus and Twitter for all the new updates for the channel, and check out Long Night.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.